Imagine living in complete darkness, not for one night, not for 1 week, but thousands of meters beneath the ocean, where the pressure is so powerful it could crush steel like a soda can. This is one of the most hostile places on Earth. Yet China is preparing to place a permanent research station deep beneath the South China Sea, a project that could completely transform ocean science, underwater technology, and even the global race for critical minerals. But building a laboratory this deep isn't just difficult. Many experts consider it one of the greatest engineering challenges of the 21st century. So, how do you build a station where humans can barely survive for a few hours? And what exactly is China hoping to find at the bottom of the ocean? Let's dive in. Most people think we've explored our planet. The truth is, we've explored the moon more thoroughly than the deep ocean. More than 80% of the world's oceans remain unexplored. Thousands of meters below the surface lies a world without sunlight. Temperatures are just above freezing. The water pressure is hundreds of times greater than what we experience on land. Even advanced submarines can only visit for a short time before returning to the surface. Now imagine building a permanent scientific station in that environment. That's exactly the challenge China wants to solve. The proposed deep-sea station will be located nearly 3,500 meters below sea level in the South China Sea. At this depth, every square centimeter of the station must withstand enormous pressure every second of every day. A tiny crack could become catastrophic. This isn't like building a skyscraper. A skyscraper fights gravity. A deep-sea station fights the entire ocean. Every wall, every window, every pipe, every electrical cable must survive conditions that would instantly destroy ordinary equipment. Engineers compare it to placing a spacecraft on another planet, except instead of outer space, the danger comes from the crushing force of water. So, how do you protect people in such an extreme environment? The answer begins with the station itself. Instead of square rooms, engineers design pressure-resistant habitats using rounded shapes. Why? Because curves spread pressure evenly across the structure. That's why submarines and deep-sea vehicles almost always have spherical or cylindrical pressure chambers. Strong metals such as titanium alloys and advanced high-strength steel are often used because they can handle enormous forces without bending. Special coatings protect the exterior from saltwater corrosion that never stops attacking the structure. Even then, simply surviving is enough. The station also needs electricity, communication systems, life support, fresh air, clean water, scientific laboratories, and emergency backup systems. All of this must operate continuously in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Supplying power to such a station is another enormous challenge. Running cables from the surface sounds simple, but over several kilometers of ocean, maintenance becomes incredibly difficult. Instead, engineers are studying multiple solutions, including high-capacity underwater power systems, advanced battery storage, and future renewable technologies that may one day operate beneath the sea. Communication presents another problem. Radio waves don't travel well underwater. That's why submarines can't simply use Wi-Fi or mobile networks. Instead, underwater communication often relies on acoustic signals. These sound waves travel through water but are much slower than radio signals and can easily be affected by ocean currents, marine life, and underwater terrain. This means the station must be capable of operating independently for long periods. And that's where artificial intelligence enters the picture. Future deep-sea stations are expected to rely heavily on AI-powered systems. Instead of waiting for instructions from the surface, intelligent software can continuously monitor air quality, energy usage, equipment health, and environmental conditions. If something begins to fail, the system can detect problems long before they become dangerous. Imagine thousands of sensors checking every valve, every cable, every oxygen tank, and every structural component 24 hours a day. No human crew could match that level of constant monitoring. Outside the station, robotic vehicles become the scientists' eyes and hands. These unmanned underwater robots can travel across the ocean floor, collect rock samples, inspect pipelines, map underwater mountains, and even repair equipment. Some are connected by cables. Others operate completely independently for days at a time. Together, they allow researchers to explore areas that would otherwise remain unreachable. But why go through all this effort? The answer lies beneath the seabed. Hidden deep below the ocean floor are valuable mineral deposits. These include metals such as cobalt, nickel, copper, and manganese. Many of these materials are essential for electric vehicle batteries, renewable energy systems, smartphones, satellites, and advanced military technology. As demand for these resources continues to grow, countries around the world are looking toward the deep ocean as a possible future source. But extracting these minerals raises serious concerns. The deep ocean is one of the least understood ecosystems on Earth. Many species living there have never even been discovered. Scientists worry that large-scale mining could permanently damage habitats that took millions of years to develop. Sediment clouds created by mining machines could spread for long distances, affecting animals far beyond the mining site. That's why environmental monitoring is becoming just as important as resource exploration. A permanent research station could help scientists better understand these fragile ecosystems before major industrial activity begins. In other words, the station isn't only about finding valuable minerals. It's also about learning how to protect one of Earth's last unexplored frontiers. Beyond science and resources, there's another reason this project attracts worldwide attention: national strategy. The South China Sea is already one of the world's most important waterways. Trillions of dollars worth of global trade pass through this region every year. Several countries have competing territorial claims, making it one of the most closely watched areas on the planet. Advanced underwater technology developed for scientific research can also improve mapping, navigation, communications, and long-term monitoring beneath the ocean. For this reason, deep-sea research has become an area of growing international interest. China isn't the only country investing in ocean exploration. The United States, Japan, France, and several other nations continue developing advanced submarines, underwater robots, and deep-sea research programs. A new era of exploration is quietly unfolding beneath the waves. Just as countries once raced into space, many are now racing toward the ocean floor. But perhaps the greatest mystery isn't the technology. It's what humanity may discover. New species, unknown microorganisms, rare geological formations, ancient climate records trapped beneath the seabed, or entirely new scientific discoveries that could change how we understand our own planet. Every expedition into the deep ocean reminds us how little we actually know about Earth. While satellites can photograph distant galaxies, much of our own ocean remains hidden in darkness. If China successfully develops a permanent deep-sea research station, it could become one of the most significant milestones in underwater exploration. Not because it proves we've conquered the ocean, but because it opens the door to exploring it in ways never before possible. Whether this project ultimately transforms science, technology, resource exploration, or environmental protection, one thing is certain. The next great frontier may not be in outer space. It may be waiting beneath the waves. What do you think? Should humanity continue pushing deeper into the ocean? Or should we protect these untouched environments from industrial development? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more fascinating stories about groundbreaking engineering, future technology, and the world's biggest mega projects. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.